Hi YouTube, it's Lady Phoenix, and I have a spirited message today from Divine. And today it is using the spirit animal, the polar bear. And so this message that I'm giving today, and I don't even know the date, y'all. Y'all know how I am with days and times and all of that, all off, okay? So, but it's very specific, and it's very specific to a certain person, and I want to say it's mainly to one individual, even though I don't typically pick up. I do, my messages come through and they're for the collective, they're for everybody, or they're for a certain group that I'm supposed to be talking to. And I do pick up on people's energies and their just their, what's generally happening with people, at certain points and times. I will get like downloads and messages about it. And so I can like do individual reads on people, but I don't like to say that that's what it is, but that's what it is. But so anyhow, I was given this message a few nights ago, and sometimes I just don't be feeling like, because I don't talk a lot. Like, I'm a quiet kind of a person anyways. I observe a lot. Like, I just sit back and watch a lot of stuff. So I didn't really want to put the message out there. And plus, I just wasn't feeling good. Not physically feeling good, but just like not in the mood. You know how you just don't be wanting to be bothered? Well, I get like that a lot because I pick up on so many different people's energies. And at a time like this where everyone is like, I don't want to, like, it's a stressful moment, so everyone is kind of in some degree of distress, even if it's not like a big thing or whatever. I will feel that and know that about those people or persons or whatever, and I take that on, not even intentionally. It just happens. And I can't help it. So like sometimes, a lot of times, I just won't even be in the mood because I'll be downloading so much information, and that's what it is. So, okay, now that I got all that out on that, I just wanted to say that this is a very specific message, and it's going to whomever is having some sort of, okay, let me just start. The polar bear, first of all, is it's a very strong animal. It's a resilient type of an animal. They're all white, and the reason for that is because they're able to camouflage. So like when they're out in the snow, they blend in with the snow, and this keeps like wolves from seeing them because the wolves can't, I don't know if it's like their eyes don't pick up that it's a bear and not snow, but the white of their fur blends in with the snow, and it keeps the wolf from acknowledging them until it's too late, until the bear has already either attacked them first or gotten away from them. So that's what I want to say. So it's the polar bear. So they have that unique ability. They're strong animals anyways, but they have that unique ability to camouflage, hide, or blend in, whichever way you want to interpret it. And so they have long legs. Polar bears have very long legs, so they run. They can run fast. They have long claws, so they have grip. And on the bottom of their paws is like like non-skid slippers, like that keeps you holding on to like slippery surfaces, and that's what they have basically on the bottom of their paws with their claws. So that's how come they don't slide across the ice, and they're able to grip on in the snow and get traction because they have those on. So what I'm trying to say all that to say, they can really move around in situations where other animals usually can't, because they have, adaptabilities. They have certain things that makes them adapt to surfaces and situations, climates, and that gets them an edge. They have like an upper hand on the other animals in that environment. So this is the message for this person who's supposed to hear this. Now, surrounding this is primarily water energy. So it's like Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy surrounding this message. Heavy, like a lot. So either the person that I'm picking up on is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or they are around water energy a lot. Like maybe because it's an emotional time. Maybe the situation is calling for heavy emotion, and so that's why it's water energy. Or this is a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio person that I'm talking to directly. Or those people are in your environment. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio people are in your environment that's affecting this situation that I'm about to give you the message on. So like I said, I've already written out the message, so it's already here. And like I said, it's a lot of water energy. So the cards that I drew happen to be actually the Knight of Water. I also drew the Four of Earth. So that's Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn energy, but it's very little earth energy in this message. It's mainly water. Like I said, it's a lot of emotion and it's heavy. It's a lot. And so that's why I think that has something to do, the connectivity to the polar bear, because there's, polar bears are out in water climates and, like that. So it all ties in. Trust me. You just got to follow me. I give it how it comes to me, and then I give it out to you guys, and you impart, and put it into your life as it applies to you. So whatever part resonates, put that into your life, and whatever, if it's something I says doesn't, but the rest of it does, then that must have been for something else or somebody else. That happens a lot too. So the basis of my message will be for a certain group of people or a set, demographic of people. And then out of nowhere, parts of it will be for someone totally different, but it will resonate to somebody else and they'll be like, oh, okay, I got that. So that's how it goes with me. That's just how it is. All right. So the Knight of Water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, the Four of Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, the number 4 again, and the Emperor, okay? So the number 8 also, number 4, number 8, the Emperor, the Knight of Water, the Four of Earth, okay? So this is what I wrote out. This is the time to assert your strong communication skills with equal action taken on the things that are being communicated. So whoever this is a person, I feel like you're able to, you either got the gift of gab or you have an ability to convince people easily, or you're just a very good communicator. Maybe you are a journalist or taking journalism, or a writer, or you're just a good speaker. It's something along, whoever I'm talking to, it's something along those lines. So you'll know it when you'll automatically know. But make sure all the movement, the action that you take after you communicate what's going on with you and what has to be done. Because I get the feeling that because you're a good communicator, you're going to be called on at this time to do some things to help everybody else. I feel like you're going to be it. You may not even want to, but you're going to be it. And you're going to have to step up. So it's right now telling me to let you know that all the action that you take, all your movements that you take, once you express what needs to be done, because you have answers and you have the talent to get things done and you communicate very well. So you're a people person, obviously. All the movements that you take based on what you're communicating need to be thought out thoroughly before you move. So think things through thoroughly before you move. You have the answers. You know what you're saying. You know what needs to be done. You're putting the message out to people so that they on board with you. But you have to thoroughly think things through before you move, okay? That's a message that's coming in strong, strong. So, divine really wants me to let you know that you're on the right track. You're doing what needs to be done. You have the answers. You're communicating the answers. But you really, really have to stop and think things through to the end before you actually take movement on them, okay? It says, think things through so you don't compromise your own dignity or self-respect. So maybe something, it might even be something that you wouldn't normally agree to do. But it's telling you to go ahead and do it, but don't compromise your dignity and your self-respect in doing it just because it's something that you wouldn't typically do. You're being called to do it anyways, but there's a way to do it without losing your dignity, without losing your self-respect, and to gain everybody's trust, respect, and appreciation for what it is you're doing, okay? Get organized and follow your own guidelines to meet any deadlines that you commit to. So if you commit to something that's being asked of you, or you're volunteering to do something, make sure that you're organized so that you can meet the deadlines. But by your own guidelines, though. Your own guidelines. Don't let nobody deter you from what you already know to do or lead you down. No. Your own guidelines to meet the deadlines. Okay? There will be plenty of folks looking to you for leadership right now. So yeah, like I said, it might be even like a position that you might have to take, that you have answers to, and like this is a group or organization or a business or your community or something that needs you to take the reins and like sort of lead everybody on, okay? And it's probably something that you really don't want to do, or probably something that you wouldn't normally do, but you're being called to do it anyway. There'll be plenty of folks looking to you for leadership right now. That's what I said. So new adventures may be a little slippery at first, but you have what it takes to maintain stability. That's the qualities of the polar bear. They're going to be slippery because this is what do you say, uncharted waters, or like this is something that you're not used to. Even though you do have the answers for it and you can get it done, it's something that you're not used to. I get the feeling. So, yeah, it's going to be a little slippery at first, but you got the traction, you got stability to, that you can maintain and get it done, okay? So don't second guess yourself. You can do it. Yep, use your gut instincts. I'm just reading over, y'all. You know I don't have my glasses on, so you know how it goes. But it says lead with authority. So yeah, don't go off of anybody else's, or even if you have to pull people in to help you do this, don't let them, like, certainly take advice from others and use others. Let everybody kind of give their own take or own ideas into whatever has to happen, but don't let anyone change your mind from what you know needs to be done. So use your own gut instincts, okay? Use your own know-how. You already got this. So yeah, you may need to call on other people for help, but you're going to take the reins and use your own gut instincts on this one. Balance out your emotions. Like I said, a lot of water energy. Balance that out. Because it's going to be an emotional thing to get through. Like, I feel like this is, whatever situation this is, or whatever this is that you're being called to do, is very emotional. I think on not just for you, but for the people that you're helping or called to help. So at this time, you're going to have to learn how to balance that out. Okay? Balance out your emotions so that you don't become overwhelmed by all that is going on. Also, this is like a sidebar to the whole message, because I don't know why I kept picking up on this, but somebody who might be viewing this maybe even a water sign, or maybe night, I don't know, maybe someone younger than you, because it is the night of water. So maybe a younger energy to you. If you're the water sign, it may be a younger water sign, or just someone that's younger than you who's having a problem with, I know this is gonna sound weird, go with me, y'all. It's a chemical imbalance. Like they're having a problem with their equilibrium. And if you don't trust me or don't believe me, don't listen to it. Take whatever you want out of these messages and throw away the rest. But there is someone, either you who are viewing this and this message is resonating for, or someone in your environment that you're close to or that you interact with regularly, is having a problem with their equilibrium. They have some sort of chemical imbalance to where the fluid, either in their nose, their ears, like somewhere in here, like behind the ears, behind the nose, is off. So someone's having a problem with their equilibrium. And I got that message several different times. So it is what it is. I gotta say it. Some sort of chemical imbalance, a fluid collection behind the ears. Maybe they have some kind of water buildup. Like I said, very heavy water energy. But it definitely needs to be addressed by a doctor. So and I mean a specialist, like an ENT, ear, nose, and throat specialist. So if this is you or someone you know or someone that you've been around is complaining about like pressure either behind the eyes or pressure in their ears, tell them they need to go see an ear, nose, and throat. There's some sort of chemical imbalance going on with somebody in this message. And they definitely need to get to a specialist. This person may even been having difficulty lately, like smelling stuff. Like they can't smell certain smells. And everybody's like, you don't smell that such and such, and that ain't, nah, something's off, okay? Yeah, so somebody needs to get that checked. But overall, that's just basically the message. I just had to give that last little part because I'm not sure where that fitted in with the whole polar bear and the leadership and the new adventure, the new thing that has to happen. Like, I'm not sure. But somewhere that ties in about the chemical imbalance, the water, fluid collection, buildup. Somewhere in this whole thing it ties in. I just don't know where. But overall, be patient with the way that things is working out. They're working out the way that they should. And to take on some of the qualities of the polar bear. So sometimes it's better to just sit back and blend in just so you can observe things that are going on around you. And that's what you're going to need to get whatever this is done that you need to be doing at this time, as far as the leadership thing. So yeah, definitely take some time out to just watch things first, see how everything is playing out first. You know what I'm saying? Be observant and but trust yourself and know that you got this, okay? And that's all I really got. And I hope it helps. Thank you.